Hi, Chad. Thanks for being here. It is good to see you.
Happy stream.
Hi, Peaches. Hi, Honey Bunny. What's the song? It's called Good Day by 21 Pilots off of the Scaled and Icy album, which I think is very underrated and underappreciated. It's like an undercover protest album. You should really listen to it, the whole thing. Anyway. Oh, the Gods Escape. Oh, yes. Yes. Obviously, I got my hair re-dyed. It's
Chocobobo3
back to
says, I am
red.
glad you're safe. I heard the
Thank
news of the
you.
fire lovers.
Yeah. Yeah, visual differences, which you can already see. Finished my nails. I did, in fact, do the other hand. I got a haircut and my hair re-dyed. Yes, this is my natural texture. That was like, it's still drying, so you can't really tell. But I did get a haircut that's like, I got layers. That's supposed to, I want to work with my hair instead of against it. So hair's back. What, I think you're gonna end stream after a minute or something. Now I have now I have like 20 minutes before I have to, we're going to a Friendsgiving dinner tonight with some IRLs, and I'm very, very, very much looking forward to it. It'll be good to see them. Spend some family time. Looks more magenta. Yes. I think that might also be because it's really moisturized.
18 years, wow. Ty for cultivating such a wonderful community, my friend
Wow.
Imdish Love.
No way, 18 years. Suki, thank you for the 9 months. Honey Bunny, thank you for the 27 years. Of course. Yuki, thank you for the 20 months. I was off stream, but still. Um haven't streamed in a minute or really done anything or posted anything anywhere in the last, I don't know how long it's
Wow,
been
feels
actually.
like it's been so long.
Every time I take like an extended break, I'm
Only
always
8
like,
years,
it's
I am
over.
still baby.
I'm done. I'm never coming back. But then I come out of back to reality and realize I love doing it. And breaks are good. Um so aside from everything else happening in, at least in America, there is a huge fire that is in our county. I mean, you guys know it, we live in Ventura County, which is above Los Angeles County, and pretty much it was on the 7th. Yes, 6th or 7th? Oh my gosh, has it only been 2 days? I don't know. It feels like it's been so long. We woke up and had woke up to the sound of like our house shaking and banging outside. It was very confusing, and we thought it was just, I don't know what I thought, like an earthquake or something. Um and then started to realize that there was a very strange smell in the air. Looked up, went outside, discovered that our fence had broken. Our fence gate literally snapped because of the winds. And there is, unfortunately, with high winds, sometimes comes fire. And there was a fire that got started, probably electrical. It's really hard to say. Um, Sometimes the wind blows uh, the towers or the lines. Is that what they're called? Electricity lines, and fires start. So a fire started in the mountains. It's called the mountain fire. And it grew so fast. So fast. It's up to 20 acres now, but it was like, I think it was up to 14 acres in the first day. Or 10 or 14 acres of, like, unfortunately, there's mountains, which, you know, it still sucks, but it's okay. But also farms and farmland, ranches, homes that are up in the mountains. Containment is getting better. I think we're up to like 17%, which is good. It's not windy outside today, so we like ran out of water at one point. It was just so sudden. So, yeah. And personally, um the wind was kind of blowing straight in our direction, so the air quality was horrible. Couldn't even go outside for a few days, or for like 2 days. Um and when you're inhaling the smoky air, you just get sick, or you feel sick. So that's why I haven't been streaming and or like doing anything. So just at least for ourselves, just trying to like stay well. Um and yeah, just hoping, praying that the fire pipes down, and the first responders are doing everything they can, focusing on getting people evacuated. They got to a point where it was growing so fast that like the official order was, don't try to save property, just get the people out. Um, so yeah, that's what's been, not to be a huge downer, because things are looking up. There's been huge community efforts to rescue people, to rescue animals as well. We have like a fairground that opened up and has been hosting just like all sorts of animals that got lost or ran or whatever during the fire. So it's time to move. No, 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 we're not in an evacuation zone. We're okay. But yeah, I mean, when things calm down, at that point will be the time to kind of mobilize and help our community, like my city community. Yeah, scary times, but that's why I haven't been live. Nature is scary. Yeah, nature is metal. Gatos are okay. We were a little worried about the air quality, because I'm like, if my lungs hurt, their lungs definitely hurt. And they were pretty like lethargic on the second day, but there's like, there's nothing we could do about it. But yeah, things, skies are clear today. Containment is growing, so definitely looking up. Um, Hopefully, maybe by the end of this weekend, we'll be up to like 50% containment, but it's just crazy that it's still burning. Ugh. Yeah. I thought fast wind create fire. Sometimes the wind creates fire. Sometimes wind interacts with like the electrical. I mean, a lot of it depends. We also always have the necromaniacs who like start fires and take advantage of opportunities when the wind is blowing to like literally start fires. But I'm pretty sure most of the time it's an electrical fire with like power lines. And the wind can aggravate that for sure. Or if a small fire starts, I'm telling you, like nothing within overnight, like less. I don't know exactly what time the fire started, but I mean, it was like 80 to 100-mile winds where we were, not even at the epicenter of the fire. Oh, excuse me. So, I mean, huge respect to firefighters. Absolutely. Absolutely. I really love where we live. I really love the people here and the general. It's a very easygoing beachside live and let live type of place, which is, and we always come together really well during times like this. So I'm yeah, love my people here. But yeah, scary times. Plants are okay. I think yeah, I think my jasmine like got knocked over. There's like shattered glass out there that I need to go clean up. It's like a glass thing I had out there shattered. There was crap everywhere. There was like a litter box that I had I just was storing it outside, that was on the completely other side of the lawn. Um It was so weird. It was a disaster. But I think everything is okay. I think one thing might have died, but it's all right. It's a small problem. So do we get ready? Are we doing a get ready with me Friendsgiving? Well, I'm like 90% ready. I just have sweats on. But yeah, I've been like very lethargic the last couple days. Just enjoying family time and home time and just, I guess, taking kind of the forced opportunity to rest and disconnect from the internet, which is always good for the soul. Played a lot of Pikmin Blue. Oh my gosh, guys. Chat? Are you playing Pokemon TCG Pocket? Playing Stardew Valley in hard mode. Stardew Valley Extreme Weather Edition. Bruh. Dude, I'm obsessed. This is the first time I'm starting to understand how playing Pokemon actually works. I am kind of obsessed with it. By the way, if you're F2P, which I'm F2P so far, if you buy, you can wait. You could probably do this later if there's like a certain set that you want to like save up for. But if you do the premium pass, it gives you 2 free weeks. You can just like start it and then immediately cancel it in the App Store and you'll get 2 free weeks of premium. You should do it. But I just got a notification that it's time for me to open a pack. So it's time for me to post something really big. Love that sound. I love that sound. Get in here. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of your loved ones and the people in your life. I've kind of been leaning toward the Pikachu pack, but I did just get Eevee. Oh wait. You know what? Let's open Charizard packs. I keep getting dupes. You see? Everyone has a ritual. Oh wait, I lost it. I hope that's the right one. Ugh. Oh wait, there is something back there. Wait, pause. My first Charmander, let's go, baby. Ah. Yippee. Oh, 4. Oh my gosh, that's a 4. Wow. Okay, 2 new cars. That's great. Okay, legendary. I love it. I actually started playing the Pokemon card game. Also, you know what? This music needs to be studied. Ah, no way. The music in the Wonder Pack menu needs to be extracted and... Oh, I got all 3 legendaries. Oh, wow, wow, wow. This music right here, this is some of the greatest Nintendo music I've ever heard. Whoa! So good! Chansey pick. I want to collect all the Chansey cards. It's stuff we can easy. Yay. Soon I'll get a flare. It's so fun. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. Hi, Yams. Nintendo has a lot of bangers. Yeah, you're right. You're right, they do. You know what? This game reminds me of. You're way too close. Back up. No. Now you can see the mess. Back up. It reminds me of the Wii menu music variety. And I'm hoping, praying that the new Nintendo, is it going to be the Switch 2? Are they really going to call it the Switch 2? Whatever. The Switch 2. I hope that it has the juice once again, because the Switch did not have the X factor of the original of it didn't have the music and the great sound effects. It was just really lacking. I need the flavor back. Game Freak always knows how to make modern bangers with sentimental sounds. Yeah, it's something I don't know enough about music to really even say what it is. When have consoles ever come up with great names that sound good? PlayStation is great. Wii. Why was the Wii called the Wii? Why is Wii called Wii? Represents the console's two-part controller. Wii Remote and Nunchuck. Lowercase I characters in Wii represent two people standing together. Oh. The name Wii is meant to evoke a sense of inclusiveness to emphasize that the console is for everyone. Wow, that's fire. I didn't know that. That is supposed to. Oh yeah, I see it now. I don't know what the freak. I don't know what. Hello. Why can't you see my monitor, bruh? There you go. I see it. This is supposed to be two people standing next to each other. How cute. Wii. That was another reason the Wii U was dumb. Oh, Wii U. Wii U. It's kind of yeah, that phrasing doesn't really make sense. As if the Wii is for everybody. The Wii U is kind of reductive, no? Why did they call it the Wii U? Giant bomb? Is it because the U stands for ultra? Centered around you. Wii U. Wii U. Wii U. Anyway, cool that the new Nintendo console is going to be backwards compatible. Did you see the new Infinity Nikki release date? December 4th? Are you just serious? Please, I need this right now. I do have the new Infinity Nikki trailer open on my PC to watch. And I also have the 5.2 trailer. I don't really want to watch the full special program. I think I'll watch like a recap of it. Sorry, Ethan. Sorry. I need to figure out how to get these to, like, you know, do the thing. I think the key, okay, it's starting to dry now. I think the key is moisturizing cream and curl cream, which I do have done. And then to use like a texturizing spray after it's all dried to give it like a bit more like, you know? You and I never take it. Okay, Infinity Nikki, new trailer as of weekend 8 hours ago. I'm curious how different this will look from the gameplay that we've already seen. Who else is pre-registered? Oh, me, I am. Ow. It was so loud.
Nikki and her friend Momo are suddenly transported to another world by a mysterious outfit. And so, they're off on another adventure, greeted by a magical new world, Miraland.
Woo!
To face the challenges that await, they must collect Whim Stars, the embodiment of whimsy and inspiration, to acquire the various sketches of ability outfits.
I know that's right.
Each ability outfit grants Nikki a unique power of whim, whether it be purifying, gliding, bug catching, animal grooming,
Owls?
or something mystical. With these outfits and her best friend Momo by her side, Nikki embarks on a journey with her courage and determination.
Yeah!
The first ability outfit Nikki receives is called Bubbly Voyage. This outfit lets her float in midair for a short period of time, which allows for a better jump. It's a must-have for exploring Miraland and collecting Whim Stars.
What she said.
As Nikki's
What she
adventure
said.
continues, her jumping skills will become more refined. She'll be able to leap higher and dodge potential dangers with ease. Did you know? The key to jumping is figuring out your landing spot. Wow, great job, Nikki! With S-Links, Nikki's purification outfit shines. She can easily defeat them.
Yeah!
Even against stronger foes, Nikki can use her plunge skill to deal damage and win. After defeating various enemies, she'll also receive valuable materials.
Drippy.
During your adventure, don't forget to sit back and relax with adorable animals. Put on your Bye-Bye Dust outfit to groom them. Keep an eye out for the fluffy Sky Monarch. It might lead Nikki to some unique surprises. Whether it's capturing Whim Flutter in the wild, finding hidden Whim Ink to groom, or rallying with the fish, there are always new ways to collect Whim Stars.
Yeah!
The adventure continues as Nikki and Momo step into the Curio domain. They'll encounter intricate
remember that
mechanisms
one.
in
I
their
sucked at it.
exploration. But don't worry, as long as you make good use of your ability outfits, those Whim Stars are within reach. When you're tired, hop on the Whim Cycle for an exhilarating ride. Meet the friendly townsfolk and participate in the fun mini-games they provide.
Ooh. Rhythm games. Bowling.
As Nikki's loyal friend, Momo will take pictures throughout their journey.
Look at the outfit.
Unforgettable moments will be captured as special
The
memories.
star!
Relax, appreciate, and take in every bit of Miraland with its breathtaking beauty. Your adventure is about to begin. In this world brimming with whimsy and inspiration, find your rhythm and enjoy the fun and freedom that accompany the
Here's
power
the way.
of whim.
Snow White, Snow White. All right, I pretty much knew all of that except the last part, but that's okay.
This world
We enjoy it all again. Wait, I wanted to see this mini games a bit closer. Okay, we got.
Hop on the Whim Cycle for an exhilarating
We know about
ride.
Whim Cycle. We know
Meet
about
the
that.
friendly
This I haven't seen already.
townsfolk and participate in the fun mini-games they...
Okay, what's this? Like soccer. Oh wait, what's that? What's that game called? It was a mini game in What's the big game with the cars? With the car Astro Ball? No. No. It's the one where you hit the ball with the car and try to score. Rocket League. Thank you.
provide.
Correct, Rocket League. Okay. Paddle catching. This is reminding me of that sandwich game on disneychannel.com. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Rhythm games. Cool. Bowling. Cool.
As
Animals.
Nikki's loyal-
Cool. I'm gonna need more information on what you mean when you say December 4th. Nikki. Sources, please. Infinity Nikki. 30 million pre-registrations. That's the day after my birthday. They're doing it for you. Exactly. They're doing it specifically for you. Rachel, thank you so much for the donation to Hurricane Milton relief. I appreciate it so much. And hello, it's just for you. It's just for you. Who was it that said that? Yams? December 4th is your birthday. I was kind of under the impression that it would be released after December 4th or after Christmas. Rumor. Infinity Nikki release day leaks. A new listing for the open world dress up game adventure title Infinity Nikki implies that the game will be released on December 4th or 5th. That's like so soon. Depending on time zone. According to a new PlayStation Store listing spotted by Push Store, Infinity Nikki will be released on PlayStation 5 on December 4th or 5th, depending on the player time zone. Prior to this, the game shop page showed a placeholder of December 31st, prompting many fans to believe that this newly posted release date is accurate. Nikki also celebrates her birthday on December 6th. That's a pretty good reason. Wow. Okay. I'm mostly excited, but slightly worried. Because one of the biggest concerns was optimization. That's less than a month from now. And there were definitely some like buttons in the game that didn't work. So, I mean, all my prayer and love to the development team who has to get it done in that time frame. Wow, 1 month. Theoretically. I hope they keep the bugs. I think the occasional bug that doesn't break the game or like inhibit the player, I think is great. Bugs give games flavor. How long will you be streaming today? For another 15 minutes, I believe, because I need to go to the store to pick up something to bring to the table for my Friendsgiving. Hi, Mom. All they had to do was press the optimize button. It's all set. Oh, you're right, of course. I forgot about that button. Cool. Okay, that's very exciting. December 4th. Imagine, I'm just thinking about, I think everyone needs a break right now. Everyone needs, for so many reasons, just needs something to fixate and enjoy together. And I think Suki, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 50 donation to hurricane relief. I want to say we're like, I don't know if the top number is updated, but we're like this close to the goal. That's freaking awesome. Thank you so, so much. I hope Infinity Nikki releases during the end of the year funk. I mean, this last week is just. It was like daylight savings, and then it was all chaos from there. I mean, imagine the memories that will be created if we can celebrate and enjoy Infinity Nikki over Christmas time. That's what I want. That sounds amazing. That sounds like just what the doctor ordered. Is that your natural hair length? Nail length. I was like, well, yeah. No, no, these are, someone was asking me to show a close-up, so I'll show a close-up. These are Gel X not press-ons, Gel X nails. Although this one did pop off, so I did have to get press-on glue to put that one back on. But it's Gel X extensions with gel on top. And I did do the second hand. I did it slightly differently than the first hand. There's 2 butterflies on this one instead of the bow. Although I had to like really put a ton of top gel on this because I kept like going like this and like shredding the skin on my nose. That I did the bow on this one. These ones are almost, I think I just did these 1 for 1. Same thing. They're giving Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't think that moon would be so solid. This one? Well, actually one of them popped off. So I need to fix it, but I don't want to. I think next time I will do shorter because this is definitely restricting my ability to type. So I think next time I will cut the tips off and do like a coffin shape so that I have just more mobility. Because these are not for working. These are not tools anymore. They are works of art on my nail. Someone said, I think it was on my VOD, someone said, I hate that my hobbies aren't compatible. Like, why am I getting into long Gel X nails at the same time that I'm doing hard labor on my garden? Is it super expensive? Specifically to do Gel X? No. Because it's just really one more step in the process. Like, let me show you. This is what they look like. It's just like a clear nail tip. So you get a box and you figure out what size to use. And then you pretty much follow the same process as you would with normal gel nails. Like you'd use like a base coat and you'd apply it, cure it. And then you do another layer of base coat to like blend the edge. And then you shape it as you would normally. So if you're familiar with doing gel nails, Gel X is not really too big of a step. You make me want to get into girly hobbies. I feel like it's taken me a long time to get to this point of like fully embracing girly hobbies. Because I think not to soapbox at all. Well, I'm going to soapbox a tiny bit. But I think because I've always been an ambitious person and wanted to be taken seriously, I guess. I think I think I kind of, and also another component is I've always had a really hard time dealing with being like stared at most by like older men. Like I remember being a teenager. I have such strong awful memories as a teenager of like wearing shorts, even if they weren't like short shorts, and getting like ogled by men who were 20, 30 years my senior, and how horrifying that experience is. And I think it made me shy away from girliness at all. Because I'm like, I would rather you not look at me.
You look so pretty as always, and I love your nails.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kitty. Thank you for the $6. I think I bring it up because I think it's part of it. So I think a hyper reaction to that experience was wanting to be like, I don't want to look like a girl in public because I'm sick of these old creeps staring at me. And it's taken a combination of things and like mental fortitude as well to like come around on it and be, I guess, well, anyway, the only thing I'm trying to say is that I feel like as an adult, I'm healing and getting better at embracing girliness and femininity. The TTS voice is even more NPC than Brian. Yeah, that's old one. It's actually really nostalgic every time I hear it because it reminds me of like 2020. I think I've been dressing ungirly subconsciously. And I think I still dress kind of ungirly. Like this is kind of midway because it's still, I feel very covered and protected, but it's still girly. So I think I still lean into more masculine shapes, but I find myself being less hesitant to wear traditionally feminine clothing, to be girly, to let myself be girly when I want to be, and just give less of a crap, I guess. I'm not gonna let some random creep control me. And when I have Joshua with me, I can just at them. Make scary faces. I see you. They're always so confused. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Those of you who have been waiting 4 years to hear me bark on stream, congrats, you just heard it. All right, I have 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Let's watch clipping. Ethan, please send me the video that you're going to post of that before you post it so that I can approve it. Because context is key, everyone. Context is key. Context is key. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Is that as I've grown more mature, like physically mature, and I look less like a teenager, like early 20-something, I get stared at less. Oh! That's interesting. Thankfully, I have enough wonderful, wonderful men in my life to remind me. Anyway, the moral of the story is I'm not letting creeps out in the wild control me. Okay, I'm just gonna watch the 5.2 trailer and maybe zoom through an overview video. And then I have to go. 5.2! Yay! What do you got for me, huh?
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natland.
Okay,
I'm so
first of
glad
all,
we can be girly here
good
in the
freak.
Dishling community.
Oh my God.
I am so happy to be here with you all and chat with you every stream.
Oh.
Make sure you are taking care of yourselves and being kind to your sleeves. Love you all, Mdish love.
Yeah. Be kind to your sleeves. Don't wash your hands with your sleeves covering your hand. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Good.
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending
this looks
all of
great.
Natland.
New area?
So Ochcon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator.
She's flying!
At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Oh, and she's actually flying.
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
Ooh. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to help. free.
Take me up.
Granny won't let me. Ooh, that's fun.
Time to say hello.
New robots?
It's either your end or mine! Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Okay, so we have an interlude quest, right? This isn't a Trailblaze quest. I mean, Archon quest. Granny won't let me save anyone. Dang it. Dang it. Trailblaze HSR. What? What? Okay, let me see.
Today we'll be going over the Genshin Impact version 5.2 special program.
Quick
there are some
overview.
Really exciting looking things.
Moga, I promise I only make like $3 on VODs. Please don't copy strike me. Thank you so much.
Like our first actually flying character. I'll have the redeem codes in the comments down below if you didn't pick them up from the actual special program. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So first up, we have this new transformable animal, some kind of bird. It's called a cuckoosaur. They do what you would imagine. In addition to being able to fly, of course, they can also use these phlogiston wind tunnels to get some height. And if you haven't noticed yet, for each of these animals you can transform into, there is a playable character that goes alongside them. And that's where Chaska comes into play. Here you can see her just flying through the air, which looks super sick. I don't know if she has special mechanics when it comes to this, or if she's just in a special area with infinite phlogiston, but near the end of the clip you can see the phlogiston rapidly decreasing. I still think her movement ability is going to be really cool, at least in Natlan. It's yet to be seen how useful it's going to be in other regions. If she can only fly through the air as long as like Wanderer can, then I don't know, I wouldn't really consider her a flying unit. Her gameplay though does look really interesting. So she's an animal bow user, and I would at least halfway assume meant to be a DPS based on her playstyle, because she seems to require a decent amount of on-field time. But basically when you go into Night Soul mode, she'll hop on her gun and she can fire these animo shots. Normal attacks in this state will just be animo damage, but if you do a charge attack in this state, she'll get some bullets. And then depending on the elements in your team, there will be different element bullets. And since she fires all these elements at the same time, I imagine it wouldn't be that hard to like swirl for Viridescent. So I guess she could be used in that way as a support, but I would still have to imagine other units in most teams could just do it faster. Her burst essentially seems like
she's mostly charge attack gameplay, then maybe, but the movement looks like it might feel a little clunky. I guess we'll see.
Like a quick E, it'll do one big animo attack, and then based on the elements of your party members, 6 additional attacks will come out. Much like Zealand and the other animo units though, her attacks and how the bullets change are only affected by the 4 main elements. And that's all the information they provided, so it's a little hard to theorycraft about her without even knowing the passive. She does seem quite a bit like Wanderer though, I gotta say. It is definitely interesting that she herself can fire off various elements based on your teammates, but yeah, we're just gonna wait and see. I'm a little behind on the Archon quests, haven't done 3 or 4 yet, but I was surprised to see Archon just showing up and casually speaking with the Traveler, so that was interesting. We do have another transformable animal, and of course because of that, a new character as well. These are called the
He said I haven't done the Archon quest, so I have no idea what's going on.
Tomisaurs, and they're essentially like puzzle-solving companions. They do seem to have some movement mechanics, like a high jump and being able to collect things further away, kind of like Nikki and picking up specialty flowers. And then of course, Auroron. I was actually really surprised to learn he's a 4-star when they brought up the banners, because he definitely has 5-star energy.
Me too. I thought
so
as well.
He can sort of see things the others can't as well. He does seem pretty interesting though, and of course I don't want to write him off just because he's a 4-star. If it was clear from his kit he was a main DPS, then maybe I would write him off a little bit, but I don't think that's the case. He does seem quite niche, however. So I'm pretty sure he's the first Natlan character that can not only gain Night Soul points off field, but stay in the Night Soul's blessing state while off field. That alone screams to me that he's not a DPS. How he gets the Night Soul points is by other characters triggering Night Soul bursts, or, and this is where the niche part comes in, other characters are dealing hydro or electro damage. So yeah, he definitely feels like an electro-charged support character, specifically. And it is interesting, something they actually didn't even mention in the special program, that they are buffing the electro-charge reaction. They're also buffing Overloaded, Superconduct, and Shatter. I made a...
Did you just say buffing Shatter? Did he just say buffing Shatter?
Charge reaction. They're also buffing Overloaded, Superconduct, and Shatter.
They're buffing Shatter. Oh my gosh. Overload, Superconduct, and Shatter? Shatter meta is happening. No way. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the new team comps and ridiculous challenge videos I'm gonna see from this.
Even mentioned in this special program that
Shatter comeback. Shatter was never here to begin with. Shatter first time arrival.
they are buffing the electro-charge reaction. They're also buffing Overloaded, Superconduct, and Shatter. I made a YouTube short about that yesterday.
And
then when he
Superconduct.
electro-charge damage or Night Soul aligned attacks, you actually go into the Night Soul's blessing state, which again can happen off-field. And then he can use the Night Soul points while in the Night Soul blessings to deal electro damage. It looks like it's these quick flashing lightning bolts coming down from the sky. So the AoE on it does seem to be pretty good, and it happens quite often. I kind of doubt it could like proc hyperblooms, but we're gonna have to wait and see for time.
Okay.
Reminds me a bit of like Inkanomiya. Definitely has like a darker, more dreary.
Oh, Ankonomia reminiscent. Oh, okay. All right, I'll do my best. Sometimes I really have a hard time staying in these sad areas for very long.
Vibe to it. Besides that, while you're in the area, there's this like big dragon that's blasting you. There will also be like a storm terror-esque battle where you use this companion, possibly a new weekly boss. I mean, we still don't have one for Natlan yet, so this could be it. You'll also be using the new animals you can transform into in this new area to do various things, including fighting the dragon. There will also be a new boss in this area. Definitely interesting, although unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a good test dummy. It can transform into other bosses. It has a sort of progress bar, which you need to use elemental attacks, and Night Soul aligned elemental attacks are more powerful for it. So again, I don't think it's going to be that good to test like teams on and stuff, but new bosses are cool. And then we have the new banners featuring Chaska and Linny as the 5 stars, and then of course Auroron as the 4 star there. That is cool. They're not separating the 4 star from the 5 star. I always forget if that's common.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that hasn't happened in ages. Ow. Wait, but who's on the other banner?
Or not in Genshin. I know it's at least common in other gachas though. And then in phase 2, we have Jean and Yuval.
I was like, surely it's because the second set is probably more desirable characters. And yep.
But Nuvola is still one of the most powerful DPSs in the game, and if you have C1 Zealand with her interruption resistance, you might not.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's so generous. Wait. This is not for a reason.
Also,
Dragon
of course,
banner,
5-star bow for Chaska. We'll also have 2 new 4-star weapons, which I'm assuming right now are gacha exclusive. Looking at the events now, I'm going to keep this short as I usually do. The main one here, Iktomi Spirit Seeking Scrolls. We do have a new event sword. You can get to R5 by playing the event. The gameplay involves Search for Lost Spirits, which is basically co-op sheep herding. We can consider it. Evil Banisher, which is a combat event, which has specific mechanics. You're like shooting paint out of yourself and dealing damage to enemies. And then finally restoring fragmented records, which is...
Oh no. Is this a puzzle? Wait! Never mind, that looks fun. This looks right up my alley.
Just puzzle mode, basically. You're putting shapes together to make an object. Then we got Adventurers Trials Metamorphosis, which seems to mostly be a showcase of the Natlan character's movement mechanics. We got a Pokemon event coming back. You basically just fight monsters with monsters. They did add or change a few mechanics, but it's pretty close to the same thing we've seen already. We will also have a TCG event separated from the main TCG game mode. It does seem to be quite faster paced with like auto battle going on there, but yeah, no matter how hard I tried, I just could never get into TCG. Regular TCG, like pretty much every patch will have an update with new cards, etc. Next up, Claw Convoy. You're basically trying to find an animal from their point of view. Leyline Overflow, again, this is basically in every patch. And now we're going to quality of life and system optimization. So I actually made a couple of YouTube shorts about this, but they actually don't go into everything, like the elemental reaction bonuses. So if you want to check those shorts out, they're on my channel. There are also a couple things I didn't talk about, like the Imaginary Theater update, where you can just click next to continue instead of having to go back to like the menu.
Oh, finally.
You can also see who borrowed your support now for whatever that's worth. Character selection for Imaginary Theater has gotten better as well with filtering, so you just click an element and then all the non-elements will be dimmed out. There will also be various tips, like recommended character roles, and you can get other tips before you actually select your characters based on the main acts or the bosses. Cool. There's an extra sorting method for artifacts to show which ones you've most recently acquired. The crafting animation has become shorter, which is amazing for me. I've seen it easily thousands of times by now. The seed dispenser can hold more seeds, and the boon of the Elder Tree object has a 5-second cooldown instead of 15. We'll have a one-click recommended block setting for artifacts now, so if you don't want to bother setting rules for every different artifact set, you can just do that. Basically, which makes it a lot simpler and straightforward for those that don't want to, go into the nitty-gritty. You can also add stars to your artifacts to signify these are the really good ones, and they will always appear at the top, which is a very nice feature as well. I really do still wish they would add artifact loadouts. Eventually, of course, the plan would be just to get, a good set on everyone and not have to switch things around. But as I'm often experimenting a lot or just doing some weird challenge, my artifacts always get messed up. It would just be awesome to press a button and have them in the set that I made for them. Finally, the compass update, you can see more treasures, time trial challenges, CLEs, and there'll be a quick swap feature. So even if you're going from like Natlan to Sumeru, you'll always have the appropriate compass without having to swap them manually, so that's very nice. And finally, Genshin is coming to Xbox. I did not know it wasn't on Xbox until now, but for the Xbox gamers, I guess, cool.
It is.
But yeah, that was pretty much it for the version 5.2 special program. Some pretty nice quality of life in there. Chaska does make a very interesting character. I'm looking forward to trying her out. It is a little unfortunate they're getting lighter and lighter on the details every special program, it seems, so it's hard to theorize about anything without.
Cool. Thank you for the overview for a lazy person. Or well, for me. Yay, Xbox. Has Xbox fallen off? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Okay. Looks fine. I guess. Me and Genshin are we're casual right now, I guess. Ain't no way anyone's playing this on Xbox. What? Every console has its niche. Okay, cool. Congrats, everyone, and good luck on your polls. I have to go to the grocery store to get something for our dinner. Where's the Switch? Hey. It was Switch we announced on Switch first, but here we are. Okay, chat. Thank you for checking in and hanging out with me for just a short time. It was really nice. Nice to just say a brief hello. Oh, if you live in LA, tomorrow from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., I'm going to be at a JJK exhibition, like a installation. I don't know exactly. It's an event. There's like a stamp rally, cosplayers, other stuff, free stuff. It's at Grand Central Market. So if you want to come, let me get you. Here is the link. You don't have to like you don't have to register for it or anything. You can just show up. But I'm going to be there tomorrow from 1 to 3. And maybe a little later. We'll see. If you want to stop by and say hello. Okay, I'll be live streaming also. Oh yeah, I want to be live streaming from there. That's one of my deliverables. So see you tomorrow. Out in the wild. Influencers in the wild. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. If I start driving now, I might be able to make it. I got a beautiful video of a barbecue, like, oh, it was like ribs that he pulled apart with a plastic fork with no resistance. And I Googled it, or I like grabbed I grabbed the address, plugged it in. I was like, all right, I'll see you guys in 38 hours. Okay, good night, James. Calf is ranking us in Discord? What do you mean? Ranking you? I want nothing to do with this. Have a wonderful night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.